Howdy, this is Evan Wren of the Abilene Reporter News. I want to talk to you about this week's big country game of the week, which is going to be Stamford at Hamlin. But first, let's touch on a couple of other big ball games we've got going tonight here in the area. We've got Coahoma going to Ira Ann. Coahoma off to a 4-0 start with one of its best teams that we've seen in a few years, and a first-rate defense facing a top 10 caliber team from Ira Ann that is averaging more than 50 points a ball game. So as the scores roll in tonight, this is definitely one for you to keep an eye on. This is going to be a good ball game, or at least it's going to be a very big test for Coahoma. Secondly, we've got the Big Spring Steers and quarterback Tobin Tannehill going on the road to face Graham Steers, facing a Graham team that's 3-1, but one of the best 4A defenses in the state. This is going to be the biggest test that the Tannehill and company have had, so this is another one to keep an eye on. Big country game of the week, Hamlin, off to a 4-0 start for the first time in about 20 years. It's homecoming, and they've got the defending state champion Stamford Bulldogs coming to town. It doesn't get any better than that for Hamlin. That's a huge atmosphere for those folks up there tonight. Huge atmosphere. It's going to be a packed house, standing room only. Great ball players in this one to keep an eye on. Cayman George's quarterback at Hamlin was the Bill Ford Tough Player of the Week last week. Tyrone Johnson, running back with about 15 touchdowns already. And then we got Ligon West, who's a first-rate athlete, running the show at quarterback for the Stamford Bulldogs. They've got another good quarterback, another first-rate offense. This is going to be a fun one, a great atmosphere. And if you want to get there, I'd recommend that you get there early to get yourself a spot, and get yourself a parking spot and a seat. We'll see you on the road.